Hello everyone, my name is Luis. I'm the co-founder of Excel Studios and the creator of Oblivion. We started this journey 15 years ago. Before Oblivion even became Oblivion, it was only known as Dragons. And I know, it's not the most creative nor the most clever name ever, but it was inspired by my love for dragons, which inspired the creation of our mascot, Kipperoo. Dragons then evolved into brawlers, brawlers into oblivions, and finally into Oblivion. The world of Oblivion revolves around a group of creatures called ethereals. These creatures have the ability to turn themselves into cards, an ability that is exploited by Infinity Dynamics. Within its in-universe story, there are certain events that are very similar to events from our real world. However, there are other events that might differ. For example, in this world, our counterpart is Infinity Dynamics. They were the ones responsible for the creation of Oblivion. Now, I don't want to get near the spoiler zone since there are certain events about the plot, characters that will be introduced, new species that will be revealed, and details about the story that will be covered in our upcoming comic book series that is scheduled to be released on December 27th. As some of you may know, the first project that we decided to take on was the open world video game that was released back in 2020. However, we had some minor difficulties and further development has been paused. In the meantime, I will guide you through some of the projects that we have worked on in these last 2 years. By 2021, we released our first pin collection. We named this collection the Collector's Edition set in order for us to celebrate our 1-year anniversary, and we used our mascot for it, Kipperoo, and with it, our official merch store. By 2022, our online store just keeps growing. We now have backpacks, t-shirts, hoodies, and notebooks. And like I mentioned earlier, we are going to have our online comic book series that will be published on Webtoons. Originally, we had plans of releasing our official trading card game by 2022, but we decided to move the release date to 2024. For 2023, we're going to go big on growing our social media presence. And we might have 1 or 2 projects along the way, but we're just going to see what happens. By 2024, we're going to work on releasing our official trading card game as well as its future expansions, as that's the reason that we decided to push back its release date. I forgot to mention that we are also going to attend San Francisco's Fan Expo this upcoming November, so feel free to drop by and have a word with us and meet us. Now, those are the plans regarding Oblivion. Now let's talk about the future of this channel and the other projects that are being worked on behind the scenes. As of right now, my goal with this channel is to entertain and educate other creators. I will be detailing events, tips and tricks that worked for us, and things that didn't, in hopes of making your journey as a creator easier, as well as entertaining anyone that loves art. We started a project back in 2021. And ever since we have been developing the basis for that project. There's not much of the project that I can tell you about since it's still on its early stages, but in the future we're hoping to turn that into a reality. The X Academy will be a non-profit organization with digital and physical resources looking to give creators, whether they are game developers, content creators, animators, illustrators, or anyone creating art, free tools for them to start their journey. I hope that this clears out some of the details about the studio, our plans, and the future of our projects. With that said, thank you for watching, don't forget to subscribe, feel free to follow me on Instagram, and until next time.